Yeah, you know, see, it seems like 100 is a theme because Miss Annie she just completed an August challenge, a work challenge, and maybe maybe you should describe what all that's about. Because this is separate from the gym. This is something you're doing. You signed up for this on your own.
Yes. Yeah. So some of my friends were inviting me to a challenge. Some Facebook friends and some friends from DC invited me to this challenge. I was like, okay, I'll do it. I'm in 100 miles to run, walk, jog, just as long as you finish within August. So I was like, okay, let's do it. And then I'm like, okay, 3.5 miles a day. That doesn't seem too bad. And then I was like, well, this is kind of a lot, because I have kids and then I still want to go to the gym and I still got to work and I do all these things. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to have to get extra miles in. I'm going to have to go on the weekends and do long runs. And then I kind of fell in love with it. Like I always said, I'll do these running challenges or half marathons. And I hate running. I always say I hate running, but I want to love it. And I actually feel like I kind of love it now. I'm enjoying it.
Do you love the actual running part of it, or is it the whole setup, like waking up early in the morning, getting this stuff, like the tedious part to go do it, and then you just do it, and then is it the whole process that you're falling in love with, or is that even a thing?
Yeah, I mean, it honestly, I a lot of times run by myself, and it gives me a minute to just get lost in my head. Right. I told somebody it's by the fourth or fifth mile, I'm overthinking scenarios that didn't even happen. But, I'm just getting lost with my thoughts. And next thing I know, I'm like, oh, wow, 5 miles went by really fast. And then, the last weekend, I did eight miles in a day. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that wasn't too bad. And I thought it was going to kill me for the rest of the day, but, I got up, took a shower, and then drove out to my mom's house and spent the day. And It was just like a normal day. It was just, I don't know. I'm just falling in love with it.
And the point system or the winning system of your challenge, there was a first, second, and third. And a girl, and he came in second.
I wasn't about to lose. I knew I wasn't going to be able to catch the first guy.
Yeah, but you weren't going to let the third guy come up. I wasn't going to let the third.
No.
Can't get to you, but you ain't going to get it.
Yeah, so the last day was actually Monday. I had about 5 miles left to go. Took my daughter to lacrosse practice, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick around. And then I just ran up and down Smythe. Back and forth because, it was just easier to do that than have all these teenagers watch me.
Right, watch you just chug along.
Yeah. So, and by the end of her practice, I was done and I was like, good. I finished way early. I thought I was going to be pushing on the last day, trying to get as many miles in as I could. But I made it early, so that was cool.
I just can't yet any warm up to running anywhere near I do with cycling. I mean, maybe it's because of the pace and the speed and the ground and the scenery I can cover in a certain amount of time compared to running. So
well, let me be clear. I am not a fast runner. I am a very slow runner. I will admit it. One day I'll be faster. I've never been he used to always send us on runs and he's like, you always come in last. I was like, and I always will. I'm not fast, but you know what? I don't quit. So that's absolutely one thing. I
known you a while.
I'll come into the race last, but that's all right. Yeah. I'm going to finish.
Yeah, you do. You absolutely do.
Yeah.
So what's the next challenges that you guys are interested in or might be thinking about doing or toy around or something that you've seen this is kind of cool?
So I'm signed up for the Deca Fit.
That's right, Deca Fit. Yep. September 17th, we'll get into that.
Mm-hmm. Huh. And then after that, I committed to do the LA Marathon.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. All right. So now we're talking here. Now we're talking here. So we're talking about the 25 mile. We're doing the whole.
Yeah, the whole shebang. Because I've done 2 halves.
For 2 halves together.
This will be your first full.
This will be my first full marathon. And actually going into it, I like running. This is enjoyable to me. So I'm really excited. And
All right.
Rolando's gonna help me like put together a little.
If you can run 25 miles, you could cycle 100.
But my butt will hurt, Pete.
Oh,
We'll get you one of those gel seats you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
you-
work
we're
up
gonna
to
get.
it.
We're gonna get there.
right.
We're gonna get there for sure.
Well, I'm definitely in for the Palm Springs.
right.
And my ultimate goal is to do, they have a lot of charity rides that are 5-day rides, 500 miles from San
Wow.
Francisco
Oh,
to
yeah.
Los Angeles. I want to do that next year.
Charity rides.
Wow.